Hi, math friends. Today we're looking at inequalities in real world situations. You might think of these as story problems or word problems as well. Those are other good ways to view them. Skills that we need. We need to be able to identify important information in text. So in this case, it's in a word problem. We also need to be able to identify and reason when we use less than or greater than, or even less than or equals to, or greater than or equals to. All right, so we might have had some help with equations before, and those always had an equal sign, but these might have a different symbol. Let's look at a couple examples. Naomi has a $30 Amazon.com gift card. She plans to buy as many books as she can. The cost of each book is $4. There's also a single shipping charge of $2. How many books can she afford without spending more than her gift card amount? All right, so let's look at some things here. We have X is going to be the number of books. And where do we find that? We find that in the question. We say, how many books? Okay, and then let's look at the cost. We have cost of each book is $4. So if I take any number of things and multiply it by 4, that's my total price. So 4 times the number of books is the price of the books. There's also a single shipping charge of $2, so plus $2. All right. If this was an equation, we would just say equals 30, which is her gift card amount, but it's not an equation, it's an inequality. So how many books can she afford without spending more than her gift card amount? So she needs to spend less than 30. She can't spend more than 30. So right here is a key word. She can spend equal to or less than $30. So I want this 30 so I want the total that I spend here to end up being less than or equal to 30. It can be equal to 30, but it can't go over because she doesn't have that much to spend. Let's go ahead and try it out. So let's do inverse operations, minus 2. This is just like solving from before. The difficult thing here is writing the inequality. So here I need to then divide by 4 on both sides. So then I get x is less than or equal to 7. Okay, so then we need to reason through this with how do I write an answer to this. So it says, how many books can she afford without spending more than her gift card amount? So she can buy up to 7 books. So she could buy less than 7, or she could buy 7 exactly. All right, let's look at another example where we have to write an inequality from a word problem. Ferdinand and Isabella have $20 left for a cab fare home. The fare is $3 per mile plus a $2 fixed charge. What is the maximum number of miles they will be able to travel in the cab? So let's look at this and reason through it. We can say that they have a total that they cannot go over. So they have $20 left. They have a fare of 3 per mile and a $2 fixed charge. So we're always looking for this like per. Okay, and what is the maximum number of miles? That's going to tell me what I want my variable to be. I'm going to say m equals number of miles. All right, so it's $3 per mile, so 3 times m, plus there's that fixed charge, and then they have 20 bucks. So this amount has to be less than 20 because they only have 20. And it says, what is the maximum number of miles? So they could spend exactly $20. So it could be less than or equal to. Okay? I personally think this is one of the toughest parts, to write this part of the inequality. Writing the equation part should be okay, but then writing the inequality symbol might be tougher. Let's go ahead and do this too. So minus 2, And also, sometimes when you do these, you end up realizing what the inequality sign should be at the end. So if you make errors, fix them. Just go through at the end and reason through it. Inverse separation here, divide by 3. Then we have m is less than or equal to 6. All right, so let's go back and answer the question. What is the maximum number of miles? So we are going to say the maximum number of miles they can travel is 6. They could travel less than 6, but they can't travel any more than 6. And they could travel exactly 6. So it's important that we word it like that. And it's important to get practice on these because they can be tough, like we said, especially writing the inequality symbol.